Hello students, in biobotany, fourth lesson, principle and process of biotechnology. In this, green inflorescent protein. The green inflorescent protein is a protein containing 238 amino acid residues of 26.9 kDa that exhibit bright green fluorescence when exposed to blue to ultraviolet range. A green fluorescent protein refers to the protein first isolated from the jellyfish Aquaria victoria green inflorescent protein is an excellent tool in biology due to its ability to form internal chromophore without requiring any accessory cofactors, gene products, enzymes or substrates other than molecular oxygen. The green inflorescent protein gene is frequently used as a reporter of expression. It has been used in modified form to make biosensor. There is a protocol how that green inflorescence is used. Green inflorescent protein first isolated from the Aquaria victoria, that is taken from that jellyfish, and then with the gene splicing technique, cutting into the splicing, that intergene taken out, altering the codon, that gene is introduced into the Arabidopsis thaliana plant. Green inflorescent protein expressed in Arabidopsis thaliana plant. The picture is showing that green inflorescent protein is expressing in that plant. Bioforming. Bioforming, also known as molecular forming, is the production and use of transgenic plants genetically engineered to produce pharmaceutical substances for use of human beings. This is also called molecular forming or forming. Many pharmaceutical substances can be produced using transgenic plants. Example, golden rice. Bioremediation. It is defined as the use of microorganisms or plants to clean up environmental pollution. It is an approach used to treat waste, including wastewater, industrial waste, and solid waste. The strategies for bioremediation is use of indigenous microbial population as indicator species for bioremediation process. Bioremediation with the addition of adapted or designed microbial inoculant. Use of plant for bioremediation in green technology. Some of the examples of bioremediation technologies are phytoremediation. That means use of plants to bring about remediation of environmental pollutant. Mycoremediation means use of fungi. Bioventing is the process that increases the oxygen or airflow to accelerate degradation of environmental pollutant. Bioleaching is the use of microorganism in solution to recover metal pollutant from contaminated sites. Bioaugmentation is the addition of selected microbes to speed up degradation process. Composting is the process by which the solid waste is composed by the use of microbes into manure, which act as a nutrient for plant growth. Rhizofiltration is the uptake of metal or degradation of organic compound by rhizosphere microorganisms. And at last one is rhizostimulation, is the stimulation processing of plant growth by the rhizosphere by providing better growth condition or reduction in toxic material. There is a limitation for this. Only biodegradable contaminant can be transformed using bioremediation process. Bioremediation processes must be specifically made in accordance to the condition at the contaminated site. Small scale test on a pilot scale must be performed before carrying out the procedure at contaminated site. The use of genetic engineering technology to create genetically modified microorganism or a consortium of microbes for bioremediation process has great potential. Now, biofuel, algal biofuel. Algal fuel, also known as algal biofuel or algal oil, is an alternative to liquid fossil fuels, the petroleum products. This use algae as a source of energy rich oils. Also, algal fuels are alternative to commonly known biofuel sources obtained from corn and sugar cane. Example for the biofuel algae is Botryococcus brownie is normally used to produce algal biofuel. The picture is showing that how biofuel is used here. Next one, biological hydrogen production by algae. With the help of algae, hydrogen can be taken out, split from the water. The biological hydrogen production with the algae is the method of photobiological water splitting. In a normal photosynthesis, algae Chlamydomonas reinhardtii releases oxygen. When it is deprived of sulfur, it switches to the production of hydrogen during photosynthesis, and the electrons are transported to ferredoxin hydrogenase enzyme, combine them into the production of hydrogen gas. That hydrogen production by algae, how it is splitting that hydrogen from water, the picture has shown. Bioprospecting, next one is bioprospecting. Bioprospecting is the process of discovery and commercialization of new products obtained from biological resources. Bioprospecting may involve biopiracy, in which indigenous knowledge of nature originating with indigenous people is used by other for profit without authorization or compensation to the indigenous people themselves. Biopiracy. Biopiracy can be defined as the manipulation of intellectual property rights laws by corporation to gain exclusive control over national genetic resources without giving adequate recognition or remuneration to the original possessor of those resources. Example, biopiracy patent by US patent, that turmeric, neem and basmati rice. These three products are indigenous to Indo-Pak subcontinent. Biopiracy of neem. The people of India used neem and its oil in many ways to controlling fungal and bacterial skin infection. Pirating this knowledge, the United States Department of Agriculture and an American MNC multinational corporation, W.R. Grace, in the early 90s sought a patent from the European Patent Office on the method of controlling of disease on plant by the aid of extracted hydrophobic neem oil, but the traditional knowledge of the Indian was protected in the end. Biopiracy of turmeric. The United States Patent and Trademark Office in the year 1995 granted patent to the method of use of turmeric as an antiseptic agent. Turmeric has been used by the Indian as a home remedy for the quick healing of the wounds and also for purpose of healing rashes. The objection in this case, US Patent and Trademark Office was upheld and the traditional knowledge of the Indians was protected. It is another example of biopiracy. Biopiracy of Basmati. The US Patent and Trademark Office granted patent on Basmati rice line and grains to the Texas-based company Rice Tech. Rice Tech dropped down 15 claims, resulting in clearing the path of Indian basmati rice export to the foreign countries. The Patent Office ordered the patent name to change to Riceline 867. Application of biotechnology. To find the beneficial way of life. Biotechnology used to find the beneficial way of life, and its application in various sectors like agriculture, medicine, environment, and commercial industries. And the science has invaluable outcome like transgenic varieties of plants, example transgenic cotton, rice, tomato, tobacco, cauliflower, potato, and banana. The development of transgenic as pesticide resistant, stress resistant, and disease resistant varieties of agricultural crops is the immense outcome of biotechnology. The synthesis of human insulin and blood protein in E. coli and utilized for insulin deficiency disorder in human is a breakthrough in biotech industry in medicines. The synthesis of vaccine, enzymes, antibiotics, dairy products, and beverages are the products of biotech industries. Biochip based biological computer is one of the successes of biotechnology. Genetic engineering involves genetic manipulation. Tissue culture involves aseptic cultivation of totipotent plant cell into plant clones under controlled atmospheric condition. Single cell protein from spirulina is utilized in food industries. Production of secondary metabolites, biofertilizers, biopesticides, and enzymes. And at last, biomass energy, biofuel, bioremediation, phytoremediation for environmental biotechnology. This is about biotechnology. The principles and process of biotechnology lesson is completed. Thank you.